Hello, Tubers. Today, since it is the 15th of the month, we are going to be doing our sheet load of cards for February. This is far away because you can download this on your own computer. Yes, you can. As usual, Alicia has given us this wonderful list. She has listed us all of the things we need, plus what you need for one card. This is a throwback to August, I believe. No, I'm sorry, April of 2009. And one of the reasons you are over there is because one of the things that people do when they are out is that they buy me packs of paper. Fun kits, yes. And I have the Echo Park Happy Easter kit, Hello Easter kit from whenever. Somebody stopped at Tuesday morning. I think it was my sister. It might have been my husband and bought me this. I'm not currently buying anything. This is from 2018 because it was from Tuesday morning. But it's actually a lot of fun. So you get 3x4 journaling cards, but you also get some pretty paper. Here's one of the pretty papers. That's kind of nice. I may use the journaling cards as my image and or sentiment card right there. I don't know yet. So you get this paper, which is nice. And on the back of this are 4x6 journaling cards, which I'm not going to use for anything. I'll probably use that paper. Today, I'm going to use one sheet of this paper. Look at those cute little Easter eggs with the little chickies in there. I think that's pretty adorable. And I'm going to use this paper, which has little rabbits on it. And more importantly, I think this is adorable. It has carrots on the back of it. And I'm going to use this paper, which is bunnies. Isn't that cute? With more bunnies with some plaid on the back of it. So that's what I'm going to use out of this kit, but it also has this pretty flowers with another plaid on the back of it. And I wanted you guys to see what you get in one of these kits from Tuesday morning. So Echo Park is one of my favorites, and then you get a sheet of cardstock ephemera. These are stickers, which is really nice because you can just peel them off and stick them down. So I might use these as my sentiment. Some of them are big enough to use as that sentiment, some of them are not. There's a pretty strip of plaid up here that I might use on some of the cards as my fishtail. You never know. So I have gray, fog gray, Simon Says Stamp, fog gray card bases, which are not from Simon Says Stamp, they are from Staples. I don't know if you know this or not, but these Staples gray cardstock is exactly the same color as Simon Says Stamp. Anyway, and then this is going to be my cardstock number 1, which you need 2 sheets of. And believe it or not, this actually goes quite well. This is the backing, the matting, and it'll make this sort of pop. So there you go. That's what we're going to do. Now we're going to turn down so you guys can see the cards I've made. I know, all this paper. What do you mean I've made? Through the wonders of time-lapse photography and time. Now we're going to go to the made cards. And prang! Here we are. I told you we would have magic. Through the magic of the camera, here we are. And this is what they look like when they're all put together. So I did the dots in several different ways. So you see some of the dots are here, which is where the sketch has them. And some of the dots are down at the bottom, which is where I decided to put them. See how they're different? Yeah, Easter cards. So I don't have the sentiment on them yet, but I do have those. I wanted to show you something that I have learned in putting together paper cards. So these are 7 of the cards, and I have 2 more of them to go. I also want you to know that I went and bought myself an ATG gun. But no, when I went to buy the gun, I sent my husband, and my poor husband came home, and it's supposed to have the gun and 2 rolls of tape in it. But no, there was no tape in the gun. So now I have to take it back to the store tomorrow and get the rolls of tape. Yeah, that. So instead, you're going to watch me do my usual tape method, which is kind of boring. Yeah. So the other thing that I did is, because there was such fun paper on the backs of these, you may see that what I did was, for instance, instead of using, like, this paper is on the back of this, well, no, this paper is, I think, on the back of the other bunny paper, is on the back of this paper, or this paper's on the back of this paper, and this paper's on the back of this paper, and then the dark paper is on the back of the chicken paper. So one of the things that I decided was, when I was doing these pieces, I just turned them over, because I thought that was kind of cool. And then you have different papers. Just kind of looks nice. And I love the carrot paper. I just adore the carrot paper. I think that's cool. Whoops, wait a minute. That one goes there. So this is one of the things I wanted to show you. So I'm going to show you this. So it doesn't, well, I'm going to show you 2 things. Okay. So the first one is, it doesn't really matter on this, but when you are putting on, for instance, a big piece like this onto one of these cards, okay? So here I am. I have 2 things that I have to do. I have to put this onto this card, and see, I have these 2 sticky pieces. So I can hold it up to the edge so it sort of like matches, and then flop it down. So you know what? If 2 out of 3 edges do it, or 3 out of 4 edges match, then you're going to be good. Okay, so that's what I did. And I learned this next trick I'm going to show you from Kristie, Kristie Marcotte. So you have a choice here. When you are putting this down, see, this right here is 3 layers of paper. Okay, so there's 2 layers here and there's 1 layer here. So if I put this on here, it's going to go bleh, and it's going to kind of look wobbly. So one of the things that I do is I take 3 layers of this paper. It's leftovers. It's literally leftovers, and this is all the leftover bits I have from those 3 sheets of paper. And I mean, I'll do other things with them, but I took, you know, these leftover bits and I cut them into little squares and made little piles of 3 that actually I glued together. Okay. And this is what you can do. They match the layers. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this little stack of 3 here. Okay. And this is what I can do. So now I've got my tape on there. You can use glue too. I'm just happening to use tape because I can. Okay. And then when you put this down, I knew how long to make it so it would fit in here. Okay. But now when I put this down, now it's level across there. Okay. It's level across there and it doesn't look silly. You know, it does not look silly. No more silly looking. No more silly looking. Yeah. See, sometimes one of the reasons I put the dots down here is because there was like a full bunny right there, and I would end up putting the dots like right across a chicken. And I didn't really want to do that. So instead of doing that, that's how they ended up on the flag. And yeah, that is how they ended up on the flag. And I, you know, carefully use my little pokey tool here to remove these. I like to do the two ends and then the one in the middle, because then I can put it right in the middle like that. Now, this is the other fun thing. If you take this entire, so now you've got 2 tips. So 3 layers, so you can even out your flag, do the 2 ends of the spots, so you can get the one in the middle, and now this one. So I always use 3 pieces of tape, and then I do these flag things. Now, why am I doing that? Well, because when you're doing this, your background will bounce on those 2 pieces of tape, so nothing will stick down. I know I could peel it up and peel it down, but sticky tape is sticky. But what this gives you is this gives you a little bit of time, just like glue does. One of the things I don't like about glue for paper card, lots of paper cards, is it warps them after a while. So then you can get it all even. See how it's all even? And womp it down. Wouldn't you know, I womped it and it went crooked. You can still peel it up. See? Don't do that part. Don't peel it up crooked, wouldn't you know? Peel it up gently, gently, gently. That's on the background, so no one will notice. Unbend it, let go. All right. One more time. Get everything the way you want it. And then when you womp, womp gently. And then what you do is you peel off the pieces. And when you peel off the pieces, it sticks the whole card down. See? So we're gonna watch those 3 tricks again. We're gonna watch those 3 tricks again, okay? So, first trick. All right. Well, 4 tricks, I guess. I mean, you can also do the balancing trick for this one if you wanted to. If you don't feel like you're going to get it right, you can do the balancing trick. I find when things are on an edge, there's 2 ways that you can do it. So you can do it my way, which, come here you, is to balance it sort of up like this. So you're matching the 2 seams and then sort of wonking it down. But if you really, really want to make sure you're getting it on the right edge, you can pick up your piece of paper, hold them together like this, and stick them together like that. That makes sure that it's right along that edge, because they're both flat on your desk, okay? Now again, here we go. We've got this little flag, which is refusing to let go of its piece of paper. Okay, this is why I wanted to get the AT gun. I'm sorry, the advanced tape glider. Okay, and this is its little piece of step up. And now we're gonna even it out. There, it's even. See, now there's no chickens there. So because there are no chickens there, I don't know which color. See, I have all these colors. I don't know which color. I think I'm gonna go with these dudes over here. And I think, see, when there's no chicken, then I can put these down here. And the cool news about these dudes is that they are nice and flat. They're enamel dots. I think they are Your Next Stamp enamel dots. I never tell because I store them in baseball sleeves in a big book. So see, there you go, right in the middle, in a line. Ta-da! There you go. I eyeball it. You could probably use a ruler. And there you go. There you go. Isn't that nice? Yes, it is. Now, so that's the second one. Or the third tip. Maybe you're getting 4 tips here. You never know. And here's 3 strips. Just like that. Okay. Take this middle strip off completely. Don't worry, it's not gonna hit the card blank. I promise you, it's not gonna hit the card blank. And no, this is not Simon Says Stamp Fog. It is Staples Gray. And honestly, when you hold the 2 of them together, they look like exactly the same color. Why is that, Cindy Ellen? I will tell you why. Because there are only a certain number of places that make paper. And there's only a certain number of colors. So you can get 500 pieces of Staples Gray for 18 bucks. Just saying, just saying. Now, remember, we're gonna balance it on those 2 little flags. None of the adhesive is actually sticking. And see, that's not in the middle. We don't want it to stick down like that. And you can still use tape. You can't use your AT gun, but you can do this. Get it sort of where you want it. There we go. That's better. And then peel up, peel down. There it is. Ta-da! So there's those Easter cards. I will put my sentiment and or whatever on them, and I will include an end shot of all those cards. Oh, the magic of the camera. But I wanted to show you what I was doing. And now we're gonna fade out one more time and we'll get that end shot. Ooh, fading away. Ooh, ah, they're all done. So I came up with a little alteration. This is how the actual drawing says to do it, with a 2 by 2.5 inch square with your sentiment or your image. And I used, this is a sentiment from the Happy Easter stamp set from Heffy Doodle. And this is from this set by Lawn Fawn. What is this set called? Simply Celebrate Spring. And it's this set, this strip there, that I cut apart, and I made lots of different little eggs. And then what I decided was, ooh, what would it look like if I rounded the corners to match all the corners there? And it looks very cute. So there you have it. 9 Easter cards. 9 Easter cards. Very cool. You can always make more if you want. But I am set. Easter is in March this year, people. Easter is in March. So that's why we made Easter cards. I hope you like these. Remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified. Go to Call Me Crafty Alicia, and hit that one too, so you too can show us your sheet load. There you go. SUYS Feb 2021 is the hashtag, so that you can do this too. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoy it, and I will talk to you later.